Hey guys, Budget Girl here. Did you miss me? I've had a couple people comment saying like, hey, where'd you go? I went back to weekly videos like before. I had just done the daily to celebrate paying off my small student loan, and I would love to keep doing that, but it was exhausting. And my work schedule does not let me be able to do stuff like that. It just doesn't. So going back to weekly videos with the occasional extra when I get a little bit of energy or wild hair. So today I am going to show you how I decorate and organize a small apartment on a budget. So I live in a 500 square foot apartment, and it's really perfect for me. It's all I need. But everywhere I've lived previous to this has been, other than like the dorms, has been huge. So my last apartment was like 2,000 square feet. It was, but I'm a lot happier here than I was there, because when you have a small space, you have to prune. And in that big apartment, I didn't have enough stuff to fill it. And I kept accumulating stuff to fill it, and it really made me unhappy. So this is easier for me to clean. This is easier for me to organize. The literal only downside is that I can't have more than like 7 or 8 people over, or else it feels like we're in a can of sardines. But c'est la vie. So that's the only trade-off. So I'm going to kind of give you the nickel tour here and show you some of the ways that I have decorated and saved money in this place. So I hope I inspire you or give you some ideas. Alright, this is my apartment. First of all, this little branch, the wreath, I got at a yard sale for $3. So starts the tour, and we're gonna go left. The trash can that's covered and is a lift up is an absolute savior. Come on, Robo, come inside. Is an absolute savior in a small apartment like this. I had just a plunk one, but you know, smells, that kind of thing. So that was a gift. This was free. I got super lucky. I had a friend who, this was right after college, and he couldn't take it with him. So the microwave oven and this little cutting board here were both from Dirt Cheap. I don't know if you knew you could get appliances at Dirt Cheap, but there's a little place where you can plug them in and check, see if they work, and it works fine. And it was $17. So, yeah, you know. This little plate sculpture, I don't know if you can see it, is made from Goodwill plates and things, and I just E40 or E600 those together. That was a gift from a friend. Alright, that's all just random stuff anyone can get anywhere. Over here, my crock pot. I had friends over last night, which is why my apartment is clean, and it was a hand-me-down from my mom. So these I bought at Walmart before I knew better that you could use pickle jars and stuff like that to organize dry goods. They were 4 for $10, and I bought 2 sets of them, and I don't regret it because they're pretty, but you know, I could have done better, and I do better now. Alright, the coffee maker was also from Dirt Cheap. I think I paid $9 for it, so, you know. Alright, moving up here, that right there, that all my rice is in, that's an old pickle jar that I was given, that was free. Those are the other ones I talked about buying, and then all of those are free containers that I just got from people that didn't need them. So if you can just ask for giant jars from friends and people that have them, that saves a lot of money. If you really want to, you can spray paint the tops of them all the same color. Doesn't really matter to me though. The toaster I also got from Dirt Cheap. It doesn't match. It's all red. I don't care. It was $7. So, alright, I keep all of my stuff there. It doesn't matter. This cutting board was free. It was actually the side along to a grill. And what I did was I put these little things from Target to keep it up out of any water. And that is my main cutting board. This is a broken cup I use for that. Oh, I think y'all have seen these in videos before, but these are actually just baby food jars that, I don't know if that's going to focus or not. Alright, these are just baby food jars that I washed out. I spray painted the tops all black, and I labeled them with my label maker, and it's a good way to keep enough spices on hand so that you don't have to, I don't have the room here to keep a jar full of spices, and I really like to use them. The extras, the big containers that I refill them from are up there, and I think I've only had to do that like twice. So, in order to get up to the top there, this is a step stool that I was gifted, and that makes getting all the way up there a lot easier. So, and I don't even know if y'all care about this, but I organize this stuff probably the way anyone does. The shelves are kind of small, so there's no room for like risers or anything, but y'all wanted the nickel tour. Actually, this video was not requested. I just felt like doing it. That's just a little pin on the wall. I keep baking stuff there, and usually potatoes are down there, and that's like fancy glasses. Little baggies and stuff are here. I cut the tops off and just refill them. And this is where I keep like scissors and the blender. That's that. And my blender and my baking sheets are down there. Oh, you can't see that. Oh well. Alrighty, let's do this. Oh, this rug was $5 at Dirt Cheap. It is a Target brand, and I looked it up at Target. It was originally $20. So they have, you're going to see a lot of that in this apartment. I utilize Dirt Cheap and other kind of like salvagey stores a whole lot. So, of course, sometimes I just find things on super sale. This tablecloth is Target, and I got it at Target. The day I paid off my loan, it was on sale for $4.80. And I am just not willing to pay $20 for a tablecloth, so I wait until they're less than $5. These chairs, there were 4. One broke. I'm okay. Barely. On Craigslist. And I've had them for almost 2 years now. They were $20 each, which is expensive, but I really love them. Like, they're super cute. They're vintage. I wanted something. They've kind of gotten less sturdy over the years, but I wanted something really cute. I didn't want something just normal, so I waited until I saw something on Craigslist I really, really liked, and I bought them. This table is also from Craigslist. It's got some water stains, but it was $40, and the guy delivered it. So, those might not be the best deals on the planet, but I wanted good wood. I didn't want something wobbly. I didn't want to cheap out on this where I entertain. So I'm happy with what I got. Alright, down here, these cute little bowls, and oh my gosh, this is dirty. I'm so sorry. The Rory's dog bowls are also from Dirt Cheap. They're Target brand, and originally they were $20 each, and I literally laughed in the store, because who would pay $20 each for dog bowls? But that is something that I see every day, and I walk around it every day, so I didn't want to just do like plastic Tupperware on the floor. So I've had those for as long as I've had Rory, and they were $4 each after the Dirt Cheap percentage off. Alright, this is just kind of a utilitarian thing. This hanger on the back of my door is a place for coats and purses. I actually keep all of my like camera equipment there, and a little towel for when Rory gets her paws wet. And these are grocery bags, and in one of those is stuff I need to, like little things I need to return to Walmart. Oh, over here, these cute little things, and depending on who you are, you'll either find them super cute or super creepy, are little art pieces that and this is a little unethical, but I wanted to fill my home with art, and I absolutely love it. And so I found these little drawings. It's actually, the series is collaborating with a 4-year-old, and this woman likes to draw faces, and then she'd draw a face and then give the notebook to her daughter, and the daughter would draw in, who was 4, draw in like craziness, you know, mermaids and stuff, and then she'd color it in. And I just think they're really cool. And unfortunately I couldn't buy her prints. They were huge and very expensive, so I actually just saved the little minor copies, like the shrunk copies, and I printed them off at Walgreens. So, but I really, really enjoy them, and I don't feel too bad for not paying her for her prints. I do a little, but I kind of don't. Anyway, sound off below. And the frames were from Walmart. I think they were $5 each. Alright, curtains, once again, Target brand, dirt cheap, $5 for the pair. The hanger was like $4, or the bar across the top was Walmart. It was like $3 or $4. They're not heavy, so they don't really need to be. They just needed to be able to let light in or out. This bookcase was a garage sale find. I paid $20 for it. It's really nice, good, thick kind of wood, and I just prefer stuff like that to, you know, the Walmart, Target, IKEA build stuff. And this is definitely going to last a lot longer. This chair was given to me. It was like a found item. The rug was given to me by a friend who didn't want it anymore. This is a little basket I use for library books, and I got it at a garage sale for $1 or $2, and I really like that basket. It's heavy duty. That's just a folding card table, and little frames I got and frames and candles I got at garage sales. I don't buy candles in the store. They're so marked up. They're so expensive. If you go to garage sales, you can get them for 30 cents, a quarter, or 10 cents. I just make sure I like the way they smell, and I'm kind of picky about that. Alright, let's go to my couch. I got this couch off of Craigslist, and that's Rory. Rory likes the couch. Rory has also destroyed some of the value of the couch because she likes to just sit on it constantly, and she's kind of ground dog butt into it. Anyway, this was $100 on Craigslist, and someone at the university a couple towns over was selling it. They were moving, couldn't take it. I looked it up after when I found the brand, and it's like a $500 couch. I know how lucky I got on that. Before that, the couch I had before that, that's in some of my old videos, was a $60 Facebook swap find, and I sold it for more than I bought it for. It just wasn't very attractive. It was a placeholder until I could get a couch I wanted. Rory's got her foot stuck. There we go. Okay. Alright, the gallery wall is my favorite thing in the house. I feel like this really makes my home me, and that you can look at this and kind of tell that what kind of things I like. Almost everything here is garage sold or just a photo that I printed off at Walgreens from the internet. The entire project cost $40. So this painting, which is my favorite painting I've ever seen, is, yes, Rory, point to it. I found it at a garage sale for $4, and it just needed a little love. It was kind of dusty, and I didn't have it rehung or anything like that. I just kind of wiped it down, and I love it. It looks like you can walk right into it, doesn't it? Alright, all of this one I also found at a garage sale. It was very sticky, and it had like it just needed to be cleaned up a little as well. I didn't take it out of the thing. I just cleaned up the frame, and it looks like a lot of work went into that. Don't you think? Someone hand did all of these, and I got it at a garage sale for $1. So, alright, this and that one on the end, 50 cents each at a garage sale. I was a little scared they'd look a little old, but I think in the collection it looks good. All of these other frames I got at a garage sale. They were brand new, like still had the Target stickers on them, and I think I paid 50 cents to $1 each. So, and then the biggest cost of this was to buy these mats, and I went to Hobby Lobby for those, and I used a coupon, but I still think I paid like $20 for the mats, and that was the biggest cost of this. This is a card someone sent me. That's just a printed off photo of, I'm sorry you can't see that, of the original Peter Pan, all the mermaids on the beach. That's just a photo off of Pinterest I found. Same. And so this is my gallery wall. And it didn't take long. I really love it. I feel like it kind of brightens the apartment up. And you're not going to find this anywhere else, because some of it's original and some of it's just craziness. Alright. My trunk is, I'm sorry, I doubt you can get this. This was my grandfather's trunk when he was in the military, and I added feet to it after keeping it just on the floor for years and dragging it around. And now that it has feet on it, I like it a lot better. And I keep skeletons. Yeah, I keep like extra pillows and blankets and stuff in there. So, alright. This tray was from Dirt Cheap. Once again, Target brand, marked down to $4 or $5. I never pay more than that for them. This I also got at Dirt Cheap, also Target brand. I don't remember how much I spent on it, but I guarantee you it was less than $10. That was a gift from Beth. It's a sewing stool type thing, and all of my sewing stuff is in there. Even that guitar I got at a Goodwill, and it was strung for a left-hander, so I had it restrung. My bookcases were a gift when I was 13 or 14. That's what I wanted. And my dad went to a unfinished furniture showcase thing, and so these were never actually stained or sealed or anything. I've been kind of waiting until I was positive what color stain I wanted on it, and it's been over 10 years. But they're very sturdy. They've always had really, really heavy books on them, and they don't bow. So those are some of my favorite possessions. So I don't know how much he spent on them. Probably about $100 each, but they're very good quality. If I had like IKEA bookshelves, just it wouldn't have happened. This chair, okay, if you ever see a chair like this that's like pleather or like leather coated, that has a super thin thing of leather on it, and it has, oh, you can see the red right there. If part of the leather has peeled off, you can fix that with black nail polish. I got this chair 3 or 4 years ago. Vince and Beth were giving it for free because this entire section was this red, because the top, the red vinyl, because the top leather had just peeled off, I guess, from where people's heads had sat. And I took it with the intention of just covering it with a blanket, and I did that for a while, and then just on a wild hair one day, I took a bottle of black nail polish, and I just took the top off, and I like just dabbed and made this kind of splay pattern and just filled it in. And it looks, well, right now, since you're looking at it, the red, but from any kind of distance it looks fine. And I've also filled in scratches on like the arms, and this just needs to be updated because I've had this for 4 or 5 years and I haven't refilled it in yet. So if I refill it in, you won't be able to tell. I've never had anyone notice that anything was wrong with it. So if you see a leather chair like this, go ahead and grab it if the bones are good, because you can fix the leather like peeling off. Oh yeah, all the pillows in here, all Dirt Cheap, all $5. This basket was $5 at a garage sale. That blanket right there I found in an estate sale for $20, and it's hand stitched and it's beautiful. I don't know if y'all have seen that on my bed before. And that blanket is a hospital blanket that somehow ended up at my house when I was a kid, and I dyed it to be a little bit more purple. So, since we're just kind of wondering, these little chair cushions I got out of a trash can. When I go home, sometimes Beth and I will go treasure hunting, or she calls it something hilarious, and I'll write it below if I remember, gallivanting, I don't know, but we drive through the rich neighborhoods and look at the stuff that they put out on the curb, and sometimes it's awesome stuff. She's found just absolutely amazing stuff. These were on the very top of a trash can. It wasn't even closed. I washed them 7 or 8 times with bleach, and that bowl was free, courtesy of a friend from church who did not have room for as many bowls as she got at her wedding. Oh, yeah, all of my books, a lot of the books on here I paid for in college and high school before I understood how much books cost. I only buy books at yard sales now. Everything else I get from the library. It's taught me patience. And, yeah. So, the hurricane glasses up here were free. Someone was just giving them away. Oh, up there, those were from TJ Maxx. They weren't that expensive, but they were more expensive than I'd be willing to pay now. I think they were about $10 each. I got them in college. Those are memory box type things. So, and these boxes here are from Boots that I got a couple of years ago, and I just covered them in contact paper. So, that's it. They look pretty. I like it.